done. Intro. It's intro time. Shush. Everyone shut up. All right, let's jump into our first story. So, first thing we're going to be talking about today is Agatha All Along. This show's doing great. It's doing so good. It's doing so good, in fact, that the cast members are on the red carpet saying that they're not even going to get a season 2. It's been like a week. It's been, it's been so little.
They knew from the start. It's like, yeah, no, this is not going to get a season 2. One, it's been through like 3 or 4 different name changes.
Yeah, and they landed on a great choice.
Agatha All Along.
You can't see me rolling my eyes, but they're doing flips.
But yeah, they got.
It's a AAA show.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thanks, Slim. And I'm so glad. Thanks, buddy. Anyway, Cody, keep going. Do it.
Well, okay, so they're like, yeah, we're not getting a season 2, but then people on the internet are like, it's a limited series, and it's like, no, it was never shot that way, or
no,
like,
it promoted that way. It wasn't any. This was meant to be like a recurring like character. Like these are meant to be adding characters into the lore, into the universe,
like every other fucking MCU show.
Yeah,
it's like, oh no, this character is going to be in a movie coming out here soon.
Well,
it's like, all right, where's the movie?
I think out of all the limited series,
where's the movie talk?
I don't know. I don't want the movie.
Exactly.
No one wants it.
They don't do movies anymore.
They had an embargo on reviews for this show, so when it came out
until it released.
Yeah. So that's like.
Are you fucking eating?
Don't. I'm sick. Don't question the way I treat myself.
He's eating.
I'm having.
He's crunching on hulls right now.
They're soothing.
As one does.
They taste good. Stop ruining the.
Put it in the back of your mouth and don't let your tongue touch it because I can hear it.
I'm not gonna do that into the podcast, Mike. But anyway, let me cook. No, so I don't know what the deal with the movie is, and I haven't looked at the only movies I know of that are coming out are Ironheart. Is it Ironheart?
That one's been on the back burner for years. Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's the only project I know of that's coming down the pipeline towards Secret Wars.
Captain African American's coming out next year.
I thought that was already out. That's
or this year. I don't even know. It could be this year. I have no idea.
But the
I forget and / don't care.
But this show was meant to be like a renewed season. Like Disney and Marvel are going to renew any season that's popular, and all you have to do is look at Loki. Like Loki was that. Loki kept getting renewed, and it was successful. Like I didn't care for it. Tom Hiddleston's one of my favorite actors. He's in my top 30. Like I think he's awesome. But I don't
know if that's a compliment.
What?
You top 30?
There's a lot of good actors out there.
It's like, all right, everyone at home right now, sit down and write 30 actors on your show.
Well, okay, let me give you like a baseline, right? Like I love Hugh Laurie, who played House. And Tom
motherfuckers all over my YouTube shorts, by the way.
Yeah, it's because he had that new project where they're fighting the Nazis and shit.
No, Houses.
Oh, House is on your shorts?
I basically watched the entire show through YouTube Shorts again.
I love House, by the way. But no, I like Tom Hiddleston. His performance in Night Manager was awesome. I thought him and Hugh Laurie both did great in that. But I don't think they aren't the kind of guys who are going to put out big projects. They're the guys who are going to put out like artistic projects and just phenomenal ones. So like Hugh Laurie did Chance, which was a Hulu exclusive, Hulu original. That was awesome. Night Manager with both him and Tom Hiddleston was awesome. So I got no complaints about either.
He's got that spaceship show too.
Yeah. So I mean, the fact that Tom Hiddleston's Loki kept getting renewed speaks more to like Loki's just a phenomenal and very loved character, and that project was just doing
overrated.
Look, do you think Loki is overrated as a character or Tom Hiddleston as an actor?
No, Tom's cool. Loki is overrated as fuck.
Slim, you want to chime in here on Loki overratedness, underratedness?
Are you talking about the show or the
character?
Him playing the character? No,
I
thought he was
I would
very
say
good.
both. I would
he
say
was
both,
overrated.
but no one really cares about the show. But overrated as a character.
No, I never watched it. I mean, I could see where you get that. Where was he entitled to get his own show? kind of thing. I guess people were interested after he disappeared with the Tesseract, I believe it was.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I think it's good enough compared to what else they're putting out. It was good enough to explore, and I think he's a good enough actor to have it. But I definitely can see Cody's point where he's overrated because you always hear good things about him. So
Well, and I think
I like him. I don't think he's overrated personally.
I think the frustrating thing about Loki is that he had such a huge payoff, such a huge like
We need
emotional
Thor. We need a Thor and Loki ship. That
I
Rule
was just
34.
about to say. I was
What?
just about to say. I think that his dynamic with Thor was made him so liked as well.
I
They
agree.
played that.
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
no, it's him and it's Tom Hiddleston, Chris Hemsworth, like
Mhm.
acting together.
Yeah.
It was fun shit.
It was magic. It was Disney magic.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Masters
They
of the
had a
Universe.
good relationship in that way.
Yeah, but I think the thing that made Loki so beloved is the emotional payoff with his death, where
Mhm.
he actually tried to redeem himself in that moment and paid the price for it. And
Well,
that
and
was
Marvel's been robbing us of all that payout.
Yeah, you even get
Multiverse
RDJ
thing.
back now. So
My goodness, right when I heard about time travel, I'm like, they're gonna ruin all this payout, all this character development. Because who cares now? Like
Yep.
they went back in time. Loki's alive, and he got the Tesseract.
did you see? Did you see the edits where
No.
they have Ant-Man in Infinity War?
oh yep,
Going up Thanos' ass on his home planet or whatever the fuck it was.
that was a big old meme there for a while.
that was fun. The
We're just gonna end it.
the only Marvel project I want to ask for, like the only project I'm requesting Marvel actually do, is a Tom Holland Spider-Man, Ryan Reynolds Deadpool, because Spider-Man and Deadpool's like, first off, I think those two characters would make amazing cinema. But
I have news for you.
No, don't.
And I forgot to mention it at all. There is
Tom
a
died?
Spider-Man 4
yeah,
coming out. Directed by the guy that directed or wrote. Directed or wrote. I'm not even sure. Shang-Chi. If anyone saw that one.
you did tell me about Shang-Chi. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want
It failed miserably. No one fucking watched.
not enough people pay attention to the screenwriters and the directors and the producers of shows. Like for me, it's like James Wan is one of the best directors in horror, but the movies he produces are dog shit. Like any movie that I see
Yeah.
James Wan as producer, someone else as director, I know I'm gonna hate it. But then I see James Wan as director, I'm like locked in. I know this is my shtick.
It's like he also cares about that one then.
Yeah.
He's like if he's a producer note on it, he's like, yeah, well, I'll just float some ideas out there and send you some money.
Well, I think we need more actors who want to use their millions and millions of dollars to produce like their love projects. Like I want a Channing Tatum Gambit.
Gambit.
I'm mixed on this actually. Just for clarification, I don't like the costume they gave him. I don't.
It's lore accurate.
It's I think
And
it's
kind of something like you could buy at Walmart.
just chubby cheeked. It's the chubby cheeks that throws me off.
He hasn't been stripping for years.
I'm just saying, it's the chubby cheeks. That's what throws me off for Gambit. I was like, Gambit's a character I love so much, but like, I'm big. I wouldn't want to be like cast as Gambit. I love Gambit. I would play Gambit in a heartbeat, but I wouldn't.
Did you lose weight for Gambit?
I would lose so much fucking weight for Gambit. I
Better
would
start training.
I would fix my arm for Gambit.
Start training.
I would stop eating cough drops for Gambit. I
I
would do
would go
so
into the
much.
broken arm.
We got to keep going
Yeah, we
though.
gotta keep talking about Agatha.
I mean, maybe we just keep. No, we can't. We got to talk.
It's Marvel.
Agatha all along was also the gayest. What?
The gayest
Oh.
Marvel show of all time.
Yeah, it's the.
Right after they were like, "Is the Acolyte the gayest Star Wars show of all time?" It's just one dude from fucking Variety, and I can't remember his name, but he asked four different members of the cast during their quote unquote red carpet, even though it was purple.
Blue carpet.
He's like, so I've heard Agatha is the gayest show Marvel's ever produced, or some shit like that.
And he wasn't trolling. 'Cause
No.
it'd be funnier if it was trolling. But
That's all they care about.
it's so real. It's so real. That's why it's not
And
funny.
everyone kind of just like went along with it. I don't know. You can never tell if Aubrey, if Aubrey Plaza is like trolling people, but yeah, she went along with
you
it too.
can't tell with her tone and
That's sort of her
who
magic.
she is as a person.
Yeah. That's sort of her magic when she's on screen. Like she did a
Like it's the Gayest show. You'll just have to wait and see.
Aubrey Plaza did an episode of Harmon Quest, and the two of you guys know how much I fucking love that show.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
And when she was in Harmon Quest, it was one of the funniest episodes. She is absolutely hilarious, and I think she's very talented. I enjoyed her in.
She's like another like
She's good in Parks
Ryan
and Rec,
Reynolds
too.
or so, or just play the same.
What was that, Slim?
character.
She's good in Parks and Rec too.
Yeah, she was great in Parks and Rec.
Same character.
Yeah. So you're saying she's
Basically,
one-dimensional?
Same character.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay.
So is Ryan Reynolds. Keanu Reeves actually is now too.
Keanu Reeves is like he can play any character because he's so like vanilla.
There was a whole like video essay
Mhm.
that went viral on YouTube where it's like Keanu Reeves. They put Keanu Reeves in movies because you can project yourself onto him because he's just a blank slate.
He's relatable. Yeah. I like Keanu. Like I like a lot of those actors. I mean, that's fine by me. I think like
Yeah, you can play yourself in movies. It's fine.
you play with yourself in movies. What?
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I've been kicked out like who was that fucking
You're failing. You're falling. You're stumbling.
it was like that there was like a kid, not a kid, but like a dude that played
Playing the dude, disguising another dude. I'm sorry.
was it
I'm
Mr.
so sorry.
I think it was Mr. Bean. No, I might be wrong, but
What are you trying to tell
got
us?
arrested for playing with himself in movies.
Oh,
I'm bringing it all back to that.
that's Lauren Boebert, the politician.
No, that was a play.
That's not a movie. Talks. That was a play. Also, yeah, good times. I didn't mean to go political. I just couldn't think of too many famous people who are just diddling themselves in theaters.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess this is the gayest Marvel show of all time.
And we all here for it.
And I mean,
they did it.
They did it. They're heroes.
they got Wanda's kid in there, which is canonically gay, but I mean, who gives a fuck?
Oh yeah, Wanda's
Yeah.
character.